Thank you for tuning in to Travel Don and Diva. Yeah.
It's my birthday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going down in a major way. It is my birthday cruise. I am celebrating my 50th aboard the Carnival Vista. I got my family, I got my wife and kids, and some surprise guests I didn't know was coming. But yeah, Carnival cruise going to the Bahamas, Half Moon Cay. Then we going to Turks, and then we going to the Dominican Republic. Quick drip check. See my boy. Kids are excited. We about to have a wonderful time like we always do. But we definitely gonna be sharing our experiences. So thank you very much for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment, hit the like button. If you have any questions, I'm definitely the type to respond. The Carnival Vista has a capacity of 3,934, which is a whole lot of people just coming from all over the world to come have a great vacation. I'm going to share with you all the different details about the trip. And in case you were wondering, I go by the Travel Don.
What's up, guys? We are staying at the Family Harbor section of the Vista cruise ship. About to check it out for the first time to see exactly what the room look like. I'm in for a surprise because I really didn't know too much about it. It's a wifey, always doing what she does, taking care of business. And yeah, time to see how it's looking, so stay tuned.
So for this time, we tried something new. We stayed at the Family Harbor, which is on the second deck of the ship. In the corner in the back, they have this room available. So they have the PlayStation, they got a refrigerator with like orange juice, apple juice, milk, whatever, butter. They got the coffee machine, they also got the ice cream machine, and a whole variety of snacks, desserts you have depending on the time of day that you in the Family Harbor. So in the daytime, they're gonna have breakfast, lunch, then dinner. And this espresso machine was my best friend every morning. I love espresso. Give me that ice cream.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
A few moments later.
So on this trip, we stayed in room 2495, which is actually a very spacious room. One of the most spacious rooms I've been in as far as on the Carnival. This room actually has 3 beds in it. We got the left one, the right one, and the couch, which is also a bed right next to the window with a really cool view. Connecting rooms. This is pretty cool. This one has the nice size bed. It's safe. You want to keep your passport, your jewelry, whatever you have there. We also got the little fridge if you want to keep some drinks. Nice and cold like the water we had, which we had pre-ordered prior to going on the ship, which is a service that the Carnival does offer to get you whatever you need, whether it's alcohol or regular juice. Alright, so now the bathrooms very basic. Both rooms pretty much have identical bathrooms. They got the same size shower. Both sinks look the same design and everything. So pretty much you got enough space to store your toothbrush, your hairbrush, whatever have you. And these was the drinks that we brought. I had brought the coconut juice with the pulp. Yep, that's me. And then we had the watermelon soda, and then we had the honest juice for the kids.
Hi, this is our secret hideout.
I hope you're aware, but there's a duck phenomenon on the cruise ship. So if you find it, keep it, and if you got some, hide it.
Okay. You have finally made it into the platinum status.
What? Platinum?
Yeah.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
I'm platinum, y'all. I'm platinum.
I didn't know you were that far up.
I had no idea.
Okay.
Well,
I see you catching up to me.
I'm gonna start acting bougie.
Okay.
Alright, so we on our way to the sailaway. About to go see what the vibe is like on the Lido deck. So be on the lookout.
Yay!
15 minutes later.
Now when you get on this ship, make sure you don't miss the sailaway party, because as you can see, it is live. Everybody's on the deck getting jiggy with the line dances. You got the cha-cha, the Macarena, the YMCA, the wobble wobble, the Cuban shuffle, and more.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're gonna be hitting the boots on the ground eventually. I haven't seen that yet on the cruise ship, but I know it's coming for sure. I do want to send a special shout out to my homeboy, my brother from another mother, DJ Jesse Jazz and Chauffeur. And also my brother-in-law Tabari and his wife Breeza and his beautiful daughter Tylese. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin Pascal and Chantal who came and hung out with me for my birthday cruise. Yeah. And I also want to send a special shout out to my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law for joining us on the cruise. So the ship has sailed. We have officially left Port Canaveral and we are on our way to the Bahamas. As you can see right now, we have the pilot ship, which is what actually leads us out of the port to make sure that we're safe. So the pilot is a very important role when it comes to exiting the port. I want to say there's a lot to explore on the ship. We got Guy's Burgers with all kind of different options as far as burgers go. The crowd is always out there ready to go. Matter of fact, on this trip, I've seen the longest line ever at Guy's Burgers. Here we got the marketplace. They got all your drinks, the juice, and then they got the buffet style over here. And depending on time of day, what they're gonna have, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then we have Carnival's version of Starbucks, you know what I mean? They got all kinds of different coffee, plus the desserts with a whole bunch of options available, whether you want some cake or a muffin or whatever options they have available. And then we have the Express, which is right down the other side. And you can get you some Pig and Anchor, which has the barbecue chicken, briskets, mac and cheese, collard greens, you know, you name it.
Look! I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
But yeah, the food was good to me. I enjoyed it a lot. So if you like barbecue, definitely catch it. It's only on certain days. Make sure to check out the Seafood Shack if you into seafood. They got the lobster, they got the snapper, they got the clams, they got all that good stuff. You name it. As a matter of fact, me and the Diva definitely tore up some fried shrimp. Everything usually market price, so hey, prices fluctuate, but they got bars all over the ship, so if you're trying to get drunk, it shouldn't be no issue. Pizzeria del Capitano, the hand-tossed pizza. It is so good. I mean, the line is usually pretty long to get some pizza just because so many people want it, but it's worth the wait. Also, for upcharge, you can get teriyaki chicken, which is an additional $6, but the pizza is free. They also have sushi on the ship. Banzai Sushi, if you love sushi, I highly recommend it. Alchemy Bar is another bar. They got some really cool, unique drinks over there, so I definitely recommend checking them out. They got the Red Frog, which is also another like pub / restaurant that has a band playing in there. Cool vibes. And then we went outside to explore. We seen some people playing pool. Wifey's enjoying the scene.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? They got the basketball court. They got the pickleball court, I think it is. Or maybe it's a tennis court. Y'all let me know in the comments. They also got the zip lining, I guess that's what you call it. They got that available. They got the sky cycles. They got the miniature golf. They got the cornhole, and then they got the water slides. Yeah, my kids really love the water slides, let me tell you. Believe it or not, what you're looking at is 300 feet of water tubes that you can slide through. And then they have this 300-gallon bucket that dumps water right on top of you if you decide to stand up under there, just like this. This is really one of their highlights. They love that part. But it feels real good to see the kids having a wonderful time. So they have the pool here on the Lido deck, which you can see up close and then from a distance. And then we have the other pool in the back of the ship that has 2 hot tubs that people love to enjoy a lot from what I was seeing. And then we got the Serenity deck, which is an all-adult area, no kids around. So if you want to stay away from the kids, make your way to the Serenity deck where you can just lounge and relax and enjoy your own peace of mind.
You also can hang out in these shaded clamshells with your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It's a pretty nice sized area where you can just vibe out, enjoy the ocean and just the peace and quiet. There's also a full-size bar available for you to get your drinks. And if you want to eat something very healthy, they also have the Fresh Creation Salad Bar. Definitely tons of things to see. At the art gallery, you can see all kind of different paintings from different artists. They do have auctions right on the ship, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely look into it and then find out, and hopefully you get something nice. Over here we have the Heroes Tribute Lounge, which is dedicated to the military. We thank you for your services. If you want to catch you a nice game like a football game, basketball game, baseball, soccer, you name it, you'll find it available there in the bar. Hang out with some cool people, talk sports, politics, whatever you into. Just vibe and have a good time, man. It's really a cool spot to be at while you're on the ship, if that's the atmosphere you're looking for. It's called the Heroes Lounge. Once again, salute to our military. Then in the gift shops, you got all kind of goodies available for you. If you want to get some Carnival swag, you got the hats, you got the bags, you got the tumblers, you got all kind of different things you can get. Keychains, all kind of souvenirs that you could bring over to family that didn't get a chance to make it on the cruise ship, or something that you want to get for yourself so that you can remember your cruise experience on the Carnival Vista. You can also find things like Tylenol, suntan lotion, Pepto-Bismol, you name it, they got it. But of course it's going to be way more expensive than if you would have bought it on land. But that's a whole nother story. For you sweet tooth people out there, they got the cherry on top with a variety of candy for days. But they also have souvenirs as well. You find like the Dr. Seuss characters like Thing 1 and Thing 2. If you're into Invicta watches, they actually have an Invicta shop right in there. They also sell Invicta watches right outside the gift shops as well. So you might find you a nice good deal. Everything is duty free, so you're not paying no taxes on any of the items that you're purchasing while you're on the Carnival Vista. While on the ship, I did fall in love with these spray ground backpacks. You know, they have so many different types of designs. And, you know, I don't own one yet, but hopefully one day I do own one. They're really cool. I like the citizen watches that they had available, as well as the guest watches. And then they had the cosmetics available for the ladies with a variety of perfumes. They also had a lot of men colognes as well. You could definitely find a deal in there. And then the photo area, while you're on the ship, they're taking photos of you all the time. So you can always go over here, find them and purchase them. They have the massage parlor, Cloud 9, available right there on the ship. And then they also have the IMAX theater. It's a really nice theater. The sound's great. It's really loud. They got the Circle C for the kids, ages 12 to 14. And they also have the Club O2, where you'll find the teenagers hanging at. The perfect place to make new friends and just get to know people from other parts of the world. Now it's time to check out the Warehouse Arcade. Some may consider this to be a gamer's heaven with so many new games available to play. This place is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And games usually cost between 75 cents and $2, with basically a lot of games costing around $1. And if you're concerned about your kids running it up, there is a $100 limit that you can adjust if you need to. You just gotta go to guest services. What's up to my casino buddies? This is definitely the spot for you if you wanna go gamble. The casino was remodeled in 2024. They also have 217 slots. For those that are part of the Carnival's Players Clubs, you get perks like free drinks, tournament invites, as well as discounted cruises depending on how you play. So if you're feeling lucky, make your way to the casino. Hopefully you make your money back that you paid for the cruise and then some. You'll find poker tables, blackjack tables, craps, roulettes, whatever you into. Just make sure you play with caution. You want to definitely leave happy and not sad. Cruising is for having a good time and a good time only. So when you go there and you're feeling lucky, just let the money pile up. Then we have the Limelight Lounge where they have the comedy club at. Comedians are really funny on the Carnival ship. So just in case you didn't know, they do have a laundry room on the Carnival Vista, and they have all kind of soaps available for you. You can go ahead and use the sinks to rinse out whatever you need to rinse out, and go ahead and throw them in the washing machine. But me, I come for the iron table because there's no iron in the room. You can't bring the iron with you on the ship, so that's where I go to iron my clothes. So I gotta make sure I look good when I'm going out to dinner. So yeah, it's the first night, and we just enjoying ourselves, having a good time as a family, enjoying the meal, enjoying the entertainment from the staff. And yeah, this is how it goes down on the Carnival ship. First night, man. Gotta get it off right. Kids having a great time. Got me some Szechuan shrimp, I think that's what it is, and some cheesecake. Now, after having a good meal, we went ahead and went to the Welcome Aboard show out there in the main theater, which is called the Liquid Lounge, which is 2 levels, and I definitely recommend you keep a tab on when the shows are taking place so you can make it.
Later that same evening.
So this was the final hoorah for the night, and then it was bedtime.
The next day.
Good morning, my people. Hey, so last night we went to the comedy club. It was real funny. We went to the Welcome Aboard party first. It was very entertaining. The director did his thing, introduced himself, and then the people started singing, as you see in the video, little clips. And then boom, after that, they had a little show in the lobby. And then they went back and had another show with the comedians. There was 2 of them, pretty funny. And yeah, after that it was a wrap. Everybody was asleep. They couldn't hang with the 50-year-old man celebrating his birthday. Actually, my cousin passed down in Chantal. Much love to you guys. Y'all hung in there. And hey, we had a good time. And then probably by like 12, called it a wrap. So now today, day at sea, we're just gonna hang out by the pool, get some brunch. And yeah, that's it. So stay tuned. You know what it is, quick little drip check, for the sea date. Yup. Wife got her baby suit on, and we just chilling, man. Having a good time like we supposed to. Young Tyson, styling, profiling. My second youngest Q-Bert with the Beats by Dre and True Religion. And my baby girl in her cover up. We went ahead and got brunch, which is definitely a plus. And then after that, we went and hung out on the Lido deck, got some drinks, had some great conversation, just doing what grown folks do. You know what I mean?
Much later.
So not much activity for the sea day, just vibe and chill on the Lido deck, pretty much.
1 hour later.
It's dinner time, aka family time. We all got together and joined at the table of 1, 2, 3, as you can see. The options that were available for us were appetizers, a main dish, and then dessert. So I got myself the chicken fettuccine, cocktail shrimp. They had a salad, and for an additional fee, wifey got the surf and turf, and she also had some shrimp for her appetizer. Now we made it back to the theater for a nice type of Broadway show. The dancers and the choreography was definitely top notch. It was really great seeing these performances by these dancers showing their talent.
8 hours later.
Good morning, my people. We are at Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. Today we're gonna have a great time with the family. Kids are excited, wifey's excited, all the cousins and friends is excited. So yeah, definitely gonna have a good old time to show you on the camera and show you the beautiful scenery out there in Half Moon Cay. If you've never been to Half Moon Cay, I highly recommend it. Great place. Stay tuned. So it definitely was a process getting off the ship to get to Half Moon Cay. You have to first get your card swiped by security, make sure you are who you are and accounted for. Then you get put onto the tender where you will be transported across the water. Just got on, what do you call these boats? Yep, just got on the tender, about to head on over to the island. And let the fun begin. Okay, so once the tender is fully loaded up, which did take some time if you're like the first person on there, it's a quick, short, and sweet ride. Very scenic, looking at the beautiful water. I mean, it is absolutely breathtaking, if I must say so myself. This is the time you want to have your camera out, soaking it all in. Once you get close, you go through the channel. You then start to anticipate getting off the tender, just so you can go ahead and hop on that beach. But once you make it on there, it's real easy and quick. They just let down the ramp and everybody's off. And then voila, there you have it, y'all. Half Moon Cay. Look at that water. Look at that sand. Just feel the vibe through the camera. So here's a couple of facts about Half Moon Cay. It is owned by Carnival, and it is also called Little San Salvador Island, and there will be a pier expected to be completed by 2026, which will allow large ships to dock at the island. I just gotta say, Half Moon Cay is definitely one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to in life.
Five minutes later.
So that was the end of our day at Half Moon Cay. Can't wait to go back.
3 hours later.
Fried chicken was on my plate, and my wife had the sausage, and I don't know who had this meal, but the sushi is an extra charge, but it's worth
A
it.
few moments later.
One thing about my baby girl, she gonna dance every chance she get. That's my baby. And of course, we made it out to another show. I mean, when you on a cruise, you gotta get your money's worth. So I suggest not missing out on anything. Here goes some pictures from the night. What up? What up?
What up? What up?
So what? This day night? This is night number 2.
Day night. It
Day
is day
two.
night. It is
Day night number
12:29, so it's day night.
Day morning.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Day morning number 3. Anyway.
All right. Let's go to the.
Anyway. Today was cool. We went to Half Moon Cay. Vibed out. Kids love that water. I know it was a little bit too cold, but actually, the more you step into it,
Yeah.
it didn't feel as cold.
The temperature of the water was fine. It's just the wind was a little vicious.
The wind was vicious. But yup, came back, took a nice long nap.
We almost missed dinner.
Yeah, almost missed dinner.
Thank
Yeah.
God one of our children, he's responsible. He woke us up.
Aren't we supposed to be going to dinner? Oh snap. Shh. Yes, it was one of those. But yep, after that went to the theater.
See Flick?
Now we don't normally do the theater thing, but this trip we definitely did it a lot. And it's been
I like the shows.
the show
And
was pretty legit.
Some of the performers are very, very talented through dance and voice. So
Yeah.
really impressed with some of the talent on the ship.
Yeah, so definitely you want to take advantage of everything available on the ship. So it's a show, comedy show, dance, event, deck party, do it all. Alright? But in the meantime, between time, it's about to be bedtime. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. So, stay tuned.
The following day.
We woke up bright and early, hit up the family harbor, caught a couple games on the PlayStation, and then, got my espresso, because I need that every morning. And then we went ahead and got some breakfast at the dining room, which I definitely suggest you do that. You know, just don't go to the marketplace and get food. Sit down with your family and your friends and have a great convo.
1 hour later.
We have finally made it to the Grand Turks, which is our second destination on the cruise. I love the Grand Turks. I've been here probably like 3 or 4 times already. You know, once you get off the boat, of course, they want to snap your pictures. It was super hot. Thank goodness for this water cooler they had out there. And as you can see, it's tons of people. There's 2 boats on the island. Everybody's out there congregating, and the beach is just getting full of people. So once you hit the island, you know, you gotta go through the gift shops. They have plenty of alcohol, plenty of colognes, perfumes, watches, all kind of goodies for you to take back. So if you do decide to buy some alcohol, once you get back on the boat, they will collect it. And then the day before you leave, or the day of, they'll let you know where to pick it up and you can take it off the boat. So what we like to do when we do get there, the Diva has her favorite gift shop that she loves to go to, which is the Dizzy Donkey. We go there every single time. They got a lot of cool outfits, crystals, let's just say a lot of bohemian type of items, if you know what I mean. If you want to take the taxi, you can walk out that way, but we hitting the beach. We love this beach. This beach is very nice. Definitely be aware that they will try to haggle you if you want to try to rent some chairs and an umbrella. I suggest you just keep walking down as far as you can. The beach is actually nicer and sand is softer down there, and you can get you a nice deal versus when you first get off and go in that first area. But look at the water, man. Look at the waves. This is Mother Nature at its finest. The kids are having a wonderful time ducking and dodging the waves. But hey man, it's vacation. This is what we came here for, to enjoy the beach and get our money's worth. Over here we have Margaritaville, an alternative to the beach. If you want to hit the pool, you're more than welcome to do that. Over here we have the Flow Rider, where you can learn how to hop on a surfboard and ride the wave. This guy over here was giving lessons, showing exactly how you need to do it. Seemed like he had a whole bunch of guys ready to go ahead and jump on them surfboards. But we came for the beach, and that's what it's all about. Family time.
Much later.
So that's how we spent our day at the Grand Turks.
Later that same evening.
Lobster equals captain's dinner and dressed to impress. Check out the pictures.
One eternity later.
In case you didn't get the memo, there is an 80s party on the Carnival Vista. The last time I went on the Carnival Vista, I didn't know. So this time I made sure that I came ready. And I got my 80s gear. Matter of fact, the whole family got the 80s gear. We made sure to send out a notification. Hey, be ready for the 80s party. And we definitely did that. It was a blast. Everybody was having fun. And there was just a whole bunch of excitement everywhere. Glow sticks, neon colors. It was like going back into time with the 80s clothes and MTV. You know what I mean? But check it out, man. There's tons of people there. So you definitely don't want to miss that party.
The next day.
What's up, guys? We just made it to the Dominican Republic. We are headed to Amber Cove, aka Puerto Plata. Today we're going to grab possibly a taxi and explore the island a little bit more instead of staying on the Amber Cove site. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all stay tuned. It's your boy, the Travel Dog. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. You dig? Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same routine whenever you go to these ports. You gotta walk through the gift shop, and as you know, there's plenty of everything available for you to purchase as gifts. Here's the meetup spot for those who book excursions. We are on our own mission, and we are joining forces with my cousin Pascal and my cousin Chantal, and we're gonna go ahead and explore the Dominican Republic.
All right, time to leave the port and see what's good. And hopefully we can find a good tour for a good price, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, stay tuned. Alright, so we're trying to catch a deal right now. They talking about for 7 people tour the island, $130. But we're gonna walk and kind of outside of the port area and see if we can find a better deal. If not, we'll be back. All right, we just met up with Simon. Simon's gonna show us around the island. $100.
So $100, right?
Yeah.
So for the $100, he's gonna take us down to the Puerto Plata Central downtown area. We're gonna go to a amber museum, as well as do some searching for some Haitian art. Then go downtown, and then go get some authentic Dominican food. In case you didn't know, amber is found in the Dominican Republic and also Larimar. These precious gems are a gift from Mother Nature. The kids loved seeing all the different carvings created. They did have some nice paintings hanging inside the building. They showed us a whole bunch of handmade jewelry created by the people there with the Larimar amber and conch shell. They have the Mama Juana.
My family, Mama Juana.
It's some adult medicine.
Es sangría. Here, mommy, sangría. Es sangría. You on vacation.
One thing about that Mama Juana, it has that, from what I was told, that Viagra side effect. You know what I mean?
Just hit up the Amber Cove Museum. Seen a lot of amber, a lot of Larimar. Pretty dope. We're gonna check out some paintings.
Since we wasn't able to go to Haiti, the Dominican Republic is definitely the next best thing, where you'll find a lot of Haitian art there. And as I was saying earlier, we do collect it and we love it so much. I mean, growing up as a child, walking into any Haitian household, you are definitely gonna see some Haitian artwork. And that's how my love grew for it. Our tour guide brought us to this guy right here. I mean, we came out there and he had paintings everywhere. You got this mural, and then you just got, I don't even know how many paintings was out there, but it was just like being inside of a Haitian art gallery. We looked around, we seen all the different paintings. It was kind of hard to choose which ones that we were going to get, but we did narrow it down to a few, like that one and another one that I don't have on camera, but it's hanging up at the house for sure. All right. The gentleman in the blue is the artist that painted majority of those paintings. He also had other people's paintings as well. After we got done there, we explored the downtown area like I was saying earlier. You got lots of photos, a lot of photo ops. They got the umbrellas and tons of tourists everywhere. This is definitely a hot spot. We made it into this coffee shop where we went and got some cocoa to bring back home and make our own drinks. It really felt good exploring the Dominican Republic on our own. you know, definitely plan to go back one of these days. There's definitely only so much you can see within a certain period of time. So this area was very nice as well. And then we had to go ahead and hit up my guy right here for some fresh coconut water.
Look at that. Finito, my friend.
A few moments later.
Feeling nice and hungry, we finally made it out to the Dominican restaurant. We went to a first one, but it was too many people there, so we ended up going out to this one. We had ordered some fish, some rice, and some chicken, and yeah, it was delicious. So pretty much that was our time in DR. Right now we headed back to the port, trying to make sure we don't become one of those pier runners that you see on YouTube trying to get on the ship. Sweet, sweet Hispaniola. Half Haiti, half Dominican Republic. And yeah, felt good to be on the island. Alright y'all, so look man, it was a dope day at the Dominican Republic. Finally got to see the island for real, not just be caught up in Amber Cove. And it was pretty cool. We got some nice artwork. We love Haitian art, so that was one of our main things we wanted to get accomplished in the Dominican Republic. And we actually found the actual artist who's doing this thing, so got plenty to add to the art collection at home. Got to eat some authentic Dominican food, walk around, got some video, and everything is everything. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy, the Travel Dog. So there you have it, folks. That was our journey at the Dominican Republic and Puerto Plata.
Later that same evening.
So this is the all-white party that they have on the ship inside the atrium where everybody comes together, enjoy a nice vibrant evening. There'll be a lot of songs being played that you could sing along to and dance. I would like to ask y'all a favor. You know, I ain't too proud to beg, but please hit the like button if you made it this far into the video. And leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think about what you've seen so far. I definitely love making these videos, giving people an idea of what it's like in real life to be on these cruise ships. You know what I mean? And I definitely think that I was able to get that point across. Right now, we are close to the end of ending this video. I could not get this video completed without giving you an example of what it's like inside the nightclub. It is definitely a lituation if you ask me. But yeah, make sure you enjoy your time.
The next day.
So on our last day, which is the day at sea, we went ahead and walked around the ship a little bit more. They had live bands playing all throughout the ship. We went to the Havana bar and made us a little photo shoot, you know what I mean? Got to take advantage of the beautiful colors and the scenery. We definitely did that. My brother-in-law and his wife, you know, they looked out for us and helped us out with that. And we did the same in return, you know what I mean? I gotta say, overall, we had a really good time on the ship, you know, going to the different destinations. It's a lot to do, as you can see. And yeah, we went ahead and ended the night at 555 Fahrenheit, which is Carnival's upscale dining. This would be kind of a similar experience that you may get at somewhere like Eddie V's or Ocean Prime or Capitol Grill, something along those lines, you know what I mean? So fellas, if you really want to take your lady on a date night, I recommend you go ahead and spend a couple extra dollars and take them out to Fahrenheit 555. It's definitely delicious.
The next day.
Well, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, and share. It's your boy, the Travel Don. Peace. And I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in to Travel Don and Diva. Yeah.